we have for Ruthless going up against Falling Sky. This is a 1300 bracket battle, round of 16. Winner will advance to the quarterfinals. And as a little bit of a spoiler, let's just see who his opponent will be. His opponent in the next round is Goth, Goth, Goth. Whoever wins this, will face Goth, 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 who massively upset the second seed. Massively upset. Seed 18 beating seed 2. Interesting all together. Maps for Ruthless. Picks Mott and Bailey. Falling Sky picks lanes. They band all the way out to where Battlegrounds will be game number 1. What a marvelous map for game number 1. Used to be our game number 1 at all sets. But here we go. Nice to see it happen here for these guys. For Ruthless bands, Incas will have Khmer, Bulgarians, Franks, and Berbers. Falling Sky bands, Spanish will be left with Teutons, Ethiopians, Vietnamese, and Tatars. Mongols being sniped away from Falling Sky. Malians sniped away from For Ruthless. And we're going to load into the set here. Game number 1 on Battlegrounds. For everyone who has been here for the duration of all of these tournaments, you will know that it was our game number 1 all the way up until this tournament. So always fun. Who am I looking for here? For Ruthless and Falling Sky. All right. Game number 1. Loading in. Battlegrounds. Beautiful map. Beautiful map. Players starting a little closer than most generations we've seen thus far in this bracket. For Ruthless, we'll choose to go with the Khmer. Interesting use of those houses. Let's see if that comes into play. But Falling Sky going here with the Teutons, a civ that we just watched in the last set. And we'll see what kind of luck these players have here. This is a round of 16 matchup. And Falling Sky admits this is his first time ever seeing this map. Well, Falling Sky may not be too prepared for this map, so we'll see how he does. Teutons, though, a fine civilization on the map, a civ that we've seen a lot of use on this map. The cheap farms can really bolster that economy to get up to the castle age here at relatively good times. And we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, it's going to be interesting. I'll pull up the elos of these players in a minute. For Ruthless, going with the Khmer, a civ that we do see picked in this map a lot, and I think we see it a lot because villagers can hop in and out of houses, so middle control can be quite nice there. Obviously, pulling vills into a house, though they will not be working, they still could be saved, which is quite nice, and we'll have to see what use we get out of that. For your information, though, Falling Sky is currently at 1280 elo. And his opponent for Ruthless is currently sitting at a 1238 elo. So, pretty close. Both players have peaked. 1280 peak for Falling Sky and a 1271 peak for Ruthless. So, fairly close starting game here. Number 1, obviously. We'll have to wait and see. Players who are preparing maps for Ruthless, you know, he didn't mention if you've seen this map before. I believe we could go back and check, but I'm not scrolling through all the messages. I think For Ruthless did play on Battlegrounds in his previous set, but we'll have to wait and see. As far as civilizations I prefer here, honestly, the scout play for the Khmer might be pretty amazing, but as the Teutons and as the game progresses, I kind of favor the Teutons, personally. Maybe that's just my playstyle or civs that I prefer, because, you know, they've been around a lot longer, I don't know. But, nonetheless, Khmer Always interesting. Always fun to watch. Especially, the scorpions nowadays have been improved upon, right? So there is a possibility that we could see some scorpions here. Could be a lot of fun. Just have to wait and see. Nonetheless, game number 1, best of 3. The final best of 3 these two players will play here, because the quarterfinals will begin best of 5s. That's extremely exciting. Just have to wait and see how everything progresses there. What do you guys think about the best of 3s here? I know round of 64, round of 32, best of 3s, not always as common. Personally, I like it. Gives the players more of a fighting chance, especially if they are potentially outnumbered a bit, right? At least that's my own personal thought on the matter. But I like it. I like it a lot. We've seen some really insanely good sets that have all taken into game number 3, really. So, quite exciting. We have Loom coming in here for Ruthless, and he'll be clicking up pretty much directly following that. He's gonna force drop some food off here. He will do so. He will click, and he'll be up at a 20 pop. On the other side, our Tootin player, he's going for a little bit more economy and already dropping those cheap Tootin farms. He will click up though. A little bit earlier. No Loom for him. So he's going to risk that there won't be enough damage coming in. There is a hole, it looks like, between these two. It's going to be a bit awkward. I don't really know if there's a hole. I feel like there's a hole, though. I feel like there's almost certainly a hole there. That could be a problem later. We'll just have to wait and see how that one goes. But Eric's already coming down here. Maybe we'll just be defensive spears. Ooh, I do like this, though. We are going to see 6 villagers sent out here to the deer. So for Ruthless, we'll be getting a mill up out here. Probably going to see a house near that for those vills to jump in. Maybe 2 even. Good food count for both. Even pulling the vills off the farms here to save that food for a little bit later. Kind of like it. And I think he's just going to wall up. Might even play defensive spears here. Stable will be rushed down with a few vills though. And we'll have to see how this works for both of them. 3 on wood, about to be 6 on wood. Double bit X coming in. I do like the food he's getting out here, though. That will be a stable. We will see some walls. And see, he's walling here, but he's not walling here. I'm greatly concerned that this is going to be a hole that he's going to come to regret. Just have to wait and see what happens. Obviously, the heat of the game, maybe he'll realize it in a few moments. He does see this hole, so good on him to see that hole. I played a few games on this map, obviously, to test it, balance it in right before we launched the tournament, and kept the maps before we finalized them, before the tournament was announced. And one of these holes did come into play in a pretty significant way. So obviously, it's good that he's seen that there. One lumber camp, gonna start adding farms himself here. Has one house. Could lose one vill to that house without another house. But Scout's gonna be out for both as they head across the map. The walls and walls are coming. See, there's a hole. Will he notice? We'll have to check back. On the opposite side, walls are... Okay, there we go. I don't know if that was a hole, though, but nonetheless, the scout is coming. His sword, no defensive spearman yet. He does have, well, he does have 2, but they're kind of like pouting around the edge here. And the scouts for the Tootin player, Falling Sky, gonna get this bill away from the walls. Not able to block, though, won't be able to get the kill. That will cause the scouts from Fort Ruthless to come back. This scout being underutilized now. And the villas go back, and there's some good downhill hits here. That's going to be at least 1 dead villager, and that's going to be very good. Falling Sky will try to run, but he doesn't have any speed upgrades, so as soon as husbandry comes in, that will actually become a problem. There's going to be a spear here, 2 spears here, And now for Ruthless, cannot take this fight. Falling Sky, excellent timing with the spears here. Needs to keep sending them forward. He's going to force that villager back. Woodline still open. And taking some good HP exchanges here. We do have one scout forward, another scout coming forward. There's no defensive spears here at the moment. No, there is one. He's hiding. He's trying to blend in. He says, shh, I'm not here. Barracks coming up for our Chimera player who has not had one because, you don't need these buildings to click up. So, that is one downfall from this Civ. Because you don't need it, doesn't mean you don't want it. And the villagers who garrison, honestly, they can be fought down with vills, especially with the spearmen coming in there. These guys are just running around here trying to cause some idle TC time. On this end, though, we will see that barracks start to be attacked. Nothing too damaging, though. Falling Sky does have the villager lead here. The idle time for 4 Ruthless has been a bit rough. Market at home here for Falling Sky, so he's going to look to balance out that economy, probably sell some wood, and potentially buy some food, get closer to clicking up to that next stage. If that pays off, obviously the scout numbers are better here for Ruthless, but see if he can come and dive over here, as he's going to have to deal with the eco at home. And scouts are nowhere to be found, and more villagers are going to go down. One vill goes down, more idle vills here. The spearman fighting the spearman. He's going to meet up with all the scouts over here and try to do damage. So he should know that there must be a counterattack coming without seeing the military here. Spears will trade off, for Ruthless will win that particular fight. But there's villagers out here still moving along. Now, I don't know. Is that a hole? It's questionable. I don't know. They're not touching, so it very well could be a hole. These villagers could be under extreme threat here, as no more spears come into play. This should be visible, but is he looking or is he microing at home? The scouts are going to dive. We are going to see some quick walls come in. One spearman here. Quick walls left and right. One villager exposed. Oh my. The spearman and the town center doing excellent work. Ends up that only 2 scouts survive. That is pretty rough. But at the same time, bad fight on this side as well. Obviously, losing all of these, much worse here. We'll have to build another spear if he wants to defend this. Or he just fight it off with vills. Castle Age is on its way. Falling Sky looking to be in a fairly good position. These walls are not up. More vills, more spears being sent to them. The scouts are coming home, I guess, just to try to help clean this up. Or because he's already up, he doesn't want to take any more damage. That could be it. This scout will get wiped from the map pretty quickly here. And Falling Sky looking to be in a very good position, as for Ruthless, just really in a lot of trouble here. More HP being lost here. See the blacksmith being added. And honestly, Falling Sky has held on to a lot of that wood. And I don't think he actually had to sell any of it. Maybe he did and I just missed it, but the walls will go up. He did find that hole, but a lot of damage has been taken here. And he's not up yet. He needs that market up. He's going to need to sell some food or some stone to get up. We'll see a second stable. We'll see bloodlines coming in. Scouts are forward. There's a lot of potential damage here, but he's running right towards the spearman. And if he's not paying attention, yeah, one does go down. Bloodlines will be coming in, obviously. Gold mining upgrade comes in. His vills out here have been living the life. They've yet to be noticed. And another vill in trouble, but Castle Age has been reached. We will see 2 knights behind this wheelbarrow, and then foraging also coming in. So, good upgrades coming in all at once here. It's floating so much where these cheap toot farms are truly amazing to this map. What is the safest resource that you have on this map, so why not enjoy it? Now, this has been scouted, so will he find the other one? He will? Will he know it's there? He will. Fortune is in, so these scouts will do damage here. One Vil will die. The knights should be coming here as well. And they are, and it will be 4 knights with +1, soon to be +1. +1. The spearmen show up, but there'll be no shot against these knights. These Vils should probably run to this house until some more military can show up to deal with this. If he's building a house, the scouts will continue to do their work, and this is looking pretty devastating here as 6 villagers have gone down, 8 in total now. The house never did get up, wasn't really necessary. He was trying to build it, I guess, to save Vils. And we do have +1 defense, more scouts coming into play, knights in production as well. But behind this, Falling Sky does have the eco lead. He's floating so much wood. And will he take this fight? He gets the hill, sort of, but I think he's just going to take it. It's not really a bad fight to take at this point, because you can clean up a lot of military. He actually pulls back a weak knight. I don't think he lost a single knight in this exchange. KD is just so favorable now. 26 to 7 right now. Oh, there's a hole in villager. Gonna go down here. Knight's gone down. Poor Ruthless is getting completely flooded here. This is extremely painful to see. Poor Ruthless is gonna be in a super bad spot. And honestly, if the spam continues to come in, I do not know if he's gonna be able to do anything here. I really don't. It's 10 military to 2. And the 2 military involves scouts. There's a hole over here. Is there a hole here too? Yes, there is. The wood line is under threat again. So is the gold. There's attacks at multiple locations. I don't know how much longer poor Ruthless can hold on. His res is kind of at the max here. He just simply is making scouts. He cannot afford anything else right now. And the villagers on gold under threat. Another one will go down, potentially more. Villagers on the farms getting killed here as well. And the GG comes in for Falling Sky, game number 1. Very nicely played. For not seeing the map before, he did a fine job with adding TC with a very tightly knit monastery beside it. The Falling Sky takes the game here and made it look pretty good for himself. Back to the drafts. We will see a Khmer defeat, a Teuton victory. Home map for Ruthless is the Mott and Bailey, so we'll get to see Mott and Bailey again here. Ethiopians, Vietnamese, and Tatars remain Falling Sky. Bulgarians, Franks, and Berbers left for Ruthless. We're going to load into game number 2 here and see what we have in store for us next. Game we will have for Ruthless with the Bulgarians. I'm very curious to see what this pick can do here. We haven't seen the Bulgarians played on this map. At least not much in my memory. So, I'm curious what we can see here. I don't even know how well they can do here, but we're going to find out. And they'll be against the Ethiopians, as we have seen here several times. And it's going to be quite interesting. Now, for Ruthless, could go for some crazy all-in play. Man-at-Arms upgrade is free. Could come with lots of Man-at-Arms. That could be quite beneficial. Map is a bit odd for Falling Sky. All of his wood lines have compacted into one here. As you can see on the other side, it's a little bit of a better generation here for Ruthless. Let us send Hitch this one. This one looks rough. It's rough indeed, actually. And see how this one plays out, though. And the players have not a single player has messaged me when a game is happening. I believe I'm fairly quick on the responses, but no one has messaged me and asking about their maps and if it should have been a re. So throwing that out there. Obviously, this is a tournament, guys, and if there's a map issue, I'm more than willing to hear you out. And if this would have been the screenshot that was sent to me, I may have agreed for a restart. I don't really know though. Not 100% on that answer, but always send, always ask. It would have to be same civs if any restart is permitted, and it would have to be before the 5-minute mark. Um, we're not professionals, so I think 5 minutes is pretty reasonable compared to the 4 that professionals use. Obviously, on this map, you have all the vision in the world. So as soon as logging onto this map, a Fallen Sky would have paused his game and sent me a screenshot of this. I may have allowed him for a restart, right? So obviously, we have worked a lot on these maps. We still do get some weird bugs occasionally. So don't hesitate to reach out, guys, if you think there's an issue with your map. I've been messaged, I think, 6 times after the fact, after the games are played, and then we've had to make some changes to the map script to try to fix a few issues. There was one game in particular on Flooded Hill that the players didn't respond with the transport. One player did, one player did. Luckily, it was a practice game, so we got that feedback in pretty quickly. We haven't seen that issue specifically, but we have seen it just spawn without transport chips for both sides. So, a bit awkward. For Ruthless is going to build the barracks forward, and he's going to have no wood, so he's going to stragglers for his wood income. So this looks like a very all-in play for Ruthless. I really think we're going to see a super all-in play. But time will tell. Time will tell. Should be an interesting one, nonetheless. Getting pretty close to clicking up here as well. So it's going to be a really quick up, potentially a 19 pop up. He drops off. The idle time is just forcing dropping off here. He will be up now. We do not have anything in production though, so he needs to force drop this. He needs to start producing those militia, and then I think it's going to be a Man-at-Arm flood. I really think that this strategy has worked in the past, and it has definitely been proven that it works. And militia will be selected again. He needs to go to gold to get a little bit more. He will have enough for the first 3, however, but he will end up having to go to gold, and he will. There we go. We do see the switch. Gavil headed there immediately, and that will help with the continued production. On the opposite side, though, this is what makes it all the more interesting, all the more devastating. Obviously, you have all these walls here. You're fairly safe. However, everything else, extremely exposed. Golds, stones, hunt, berries, everything. These early uptime man-at-arms that can break through gates so quickly, especially the Bulgarians. Again, a civ to watch out for. It'll be interesting to see what things look like here. Could actually make another militia very shortly, or could make it now, I believe. What does the militia cost? Is it 20 gold? Well, that's unfortunate. He's gonna wait for man-at-arms, and he'll turn around and fight this. Right? Fight it. Fight it! Not gonna fight it. Falling Sky, probably confused by this uptime. Probably worried about it. He does click up behind that Vil immediately. And the scout will come back and deal with that. Well, the man-at-arms will be here, and they will be able to batter this wall down. I don't even think that a Vil would ever make it here in time. And that's the brilliance of this play. It's super risky, it's super all-in, but super impressive. And we are broken in. No militia added behind this. I'm really surprised by that, though. Really surprised by that. Oh, if he sees the scout, you gotta fight the scout. Not gonna do it there, and all the Vils will have to run. Falling Sky is on his way up, but obviously this is not the play that he wanted to go for. He's just now adding the barracks. He's gonna get a few free hits on the, looks like just one hit. All things considered, this is not what you want to have happen. Falling Sky is gonna be in a very bad position. He will actually need to drop a tower like, immediately on this gold, and I don't think he's going to have time. He's going to try to wall it up. He needs to leave some room for a tower, and he hasn't done that. Okay, he'll bet a tower in on that side. We'll wall that in. We will see an archery range follow up with the Ethiopians, which makes sense. This villager is still very exposed. This is going to be downhill hits. This hill makes this even more awkward here. And again, no added militia behind this is kind of surprising, but it looks like he's going to go for a faster castle age time as he's going to shift onto a lot of wood. Only has one vill here. I don't like it. Scouts will trade off. The hill is taken here, though, and the scout for Falling Sky will have to pull back. These villagers are under threat, and I can't believe that vill wasn't taken care of, to be honest. There's no repair here. Falling Sky's archery range is up, but the gold could be gone, and it will be gone. These three vills will have to run for their lives, and it's going to be tight. It's going to be awkward. Loom and double bid axe coming in. He will manage to save that for now, but that villager is going to likely die. Gonna need some crazy quick wall attempts here, but not gonna happen. And for Ruthless, very ahead here with the positioning. Now, the funny part is it's actually not that bad economically for Falling Sky. He's lost one villager, yes, but really, all things considered, it hasn't been that bad. These archers fire faster and will get the downhill bonus. So Ruthless really should pull back from this. Scout HP is 16 to 15. Well, it was. Now it's going to be not so favorable. And this is going to get cleaned up. So for Ruthless, not opting to go as aggressive here did disrupt the economy, but to be honest, it looks like Castle Age will be potentially a good bit faster for Falling Sky behind this, which is quite impressive. All the aggression. I don't think if we would have seen more man-at-arms added, or potentially a range, that's what we would have really needed to see here. The market will come up, and he'll be probably buying or selling wood and going up. Market behind this for Ruthless, so he will be a little bit ahead economically, and he'll be in a Castle Age a little bit later with a better eco. But interesting. He's gonna actually not force his way up. He needs to get the buildings, that's why. There's the archery range and the market. And then he'll be up shortly. He's on to gold with a few more vills. Just waiting for a Castle Age to be able to come in naturally. He is trying to keep these alive for as long as possible, which I think is the right move. What you should do. They will go down finally, and now we have a good number of archers to come forward with, or potentially he will just stay home and be happy with his position, try to boom up behind this. Time will tell. Abel gonna be coming down, obviously not looking to stay with man-at-arms here against Ethiopians, but Castle Age will be about a minute behind. It will be 2 stables behind this, so less and less likely that we're going to see a boom from Ruthless. And, you know, it makes sense here. Obviously, he's looking to go the aggression. Economically, he should still be a few vills ahead for all the damage has been said and done. Bloodline's even going to be coming in. So, wouldn't be too surprised if we start to see some upgrades on those very shortly as well. Castle Age in, second town center, and Loom. It's quite nice. But a second TC here, and a lot of food here for the Ethiopian player, so upgrades likely coming. And he's going to drop another town center on the berries and near the stone. Not bad, not bad. Archers are still in production. And Castle Age arrives, Knights will be clicked. I honestly think I would have preferred to see +1. It's coming in now. He should have got +1 a little sooner, personally, but they'll be getting it now. There'll be 3 TCs to 1 at the moment. Maybe we'll see a second TC added. we do see it added, I'm curious as to where he's going to place it. I think this could be nice here. Could really block this area up. But hard to say, right? Skirmishers are out and about as well. Yeah. Gonna show them? I guess not. Knight numbers are building. He probably needs to grab +2 though. He's going to go for it against the Ethiopian player in general. Though those archers have 0 upgrades at the moment. Eco upgrades are coming in. Is always nice. But, I mean, honestly, with the 3 TCs, the eco is going to run away with this for our Ethiopian player. I actually think he should add monks in as soon as he sees the knights. The knights are being hidden. The production of them not being super consistent. Needs another vill on gold and a few more vills on food, I think, for that to really pop into place, especially to keep producing vills as well. Wheelbarrow will definitely help with that, though. And, if taking berries, not sure I really care too much about taking berries at this stage of the game, but wheelbarrow and town watch. Town watch is always a very nice upgrade. Let's take a quick look at what all that will show him now. It's a very nice upgrade, especially on this map when you have so much vision and it just increases it that much more. It's not a super great upgrade on this map, but it will become very helpful as the game continues, obviously. And the knights are on their way. Foraging coming in. Another knight in production behind this. Husbandry going to be coming in. These are just palisade walls, so he should be able to get in quickly. The question is, what damage can he do? He will actually need to come forward with some siege workshop here, should he wish to continue with the damages. Now, the gate will crumble. The gate will, in fact, melt. But the archers don't have upgrades. There's no fletching. Crossbow selected now. He was waiting. He didn't know what he should go for. And these archers not going to have the greatest position. Pikeman is free with Ethiopians, which is nice, but he's just going to dive. Maybe he checked upgrades. Oh, this is a devastating fight. Lots of archers going down. The crossbow upgrade comes in, but all the archers, except for one, are taken out. And the knights are going to be in. He really should get +2, I think. This is very nice. Barracks, pikeman production is in. Will we see a forward siege workshop is my question. Looks like we're just going to see knights come in. Yep, there's the forward siege workshop. So I like this play. I think I agree with this a lot here. The knights are running around. They're causing havoc. They're wrecking economy, or trying to. We'll see all the barracks come up. He will know there's a switch behind. The second town center added over here on the gold. He's already got a lot of gold income. He's getting some more farming numbers down. Those farms are with horse collar. And yeah, I think +2 could be huge. He's trying to break in here. The pikemen are around, though. And is he going to see this? He does. Will he get a kill? He could. There's a downhill hits coming in, and he will get at least one, it looks like. Yeah, and that is a fine kill. He will continue the pressure and the aggression. The villagers are forward. 3 vills, actually. So maybe even a tower forward here on that gold could be nice. And these pikemen do have +1 defense. But not going to be enough for the time being. More knights waiting at home. Forward monastery and siege workshop are going to come in. And might even just see mangonel and then some scorpions added, to be honest. He does not see this. He does see that there's a knight lurking outside. Doesn't know how many are there. At crossbow, again, 0 upgrades. 0 upgrades. Mangonel, monk, relic right there, which is quite nice for him. He's got a skirm sitting here. Second town center added behind this. With the damage done, it has been a decent fight, as the mangonel could pop here and could get a nice shot should he see this. He does not. He doesn't even know this is being walled back up, so he's going to wait for another mangonel. He'll be able to get in here no problem. And honestly, I mean, the knight's not going to take the best exchange. This monk going to get some healing done. Another monk going to start collecting relics. Bills will come back home. He will be on 2 stone. Might even see a forward castle or a Cray Post, which could be quite nice. And these knights gonna get all the way healed up here. Economically behind this, Falling Sky has the lead. However, For Ruthless is floating a ton of food. He has the forward position. He is on 2 town centers. He will have those 2 mangonels about to pop out here. And honestly, he will have some vision on this now. Look at that vision. He sees all the army. He sees the siege workshop. Wonder if he's going to place his own siege workshop. He is about to drop a castle, though. Wants to go forward now. He's not going to be able to do so. So he's just going to break in, and there comes the castle. Oh, this could be ugly. This could be ugly. I don't think this castle ever goes up. The 2 mangonels are here. Another scorpion. He's housed behind this, though. He sees the castle. Ground attack. Will we see a ground attack? A nice ground attack, actually. And now the fight will ensue. The mangonels are going to fire at the pikemen still, so this castle might still go up. It's going to be really close. He should be able to force it. More villagers go down. But the mangonels will likely die. He's not focusing them down. He is now. 1 mangonel survives. More villagers had to go down for that, but Falling Sky still with the eco advantage. That Scorpion will go down for free, and the direction of attack will have to change. But For Ruthless is actually just going to build a forward castle and treb this down probably in the next age. Makes a lot of sense. He is getting a lot more houses down. He is missing the castle. Doesn't need the castle though. He's got the 2 buildings, it looks like. A siege workshop and a monastery are forward, so be relatively fine. And yeah, he's under this town center, about to have +2. Probably should have waited for +2, but causes a evacuation and a lot of idle time here. We'll need to break out of here, and it looks like he's gonna just go out right here, or that's his goal. Castle shouldn't get another kill here. The monastery has 2 relics in it. He's gonna bring these back, heal them up. Good work there. And we're gonna see Blast Furnace. Iron Casting, sorry. We're not going to see a forward castle just yet, though the vills are coming forward. Where is he going to drop it? I really think you drop it, like, right over here. I don't know. Okay, he's going to hide it. Guess that works, too. I think farther forward, though, because you want to protect the trebs, right? Will he see this? I think he will. Yeah, he sees it because it's right there. Oh yeah, that it will be seen. He sold some stone. He's going to sell some wood maybe, buy some food, and he should be up to the next day. The show tells are going to come forward and try to kill this mangonel, I guess. And they will be able to kill the mangonel. Nope, they will turn back. Makes a lot of sense here. 1 pikeman will go down. Not the biggest loss here. Imperial Age, though, going to be clicked very soon. And that is going to be a bit of a problem for Falling Sky. He's obviously got the economy behind here. He's doing okay with that, but the imp click is in. These vills would go straight to gold. There's not enough on food for my personal liking, but he hasn't really had to invest much. So he's probably pretty happy with his position. Honestly, I mean, he shouldn't be too upset with it. He's going to get some outposts over here. I like it. I like it. We'll get some vision. We will know when and if there is expansion on this side. Very nice. And the show tells are trying to come out that side, so he should see this. We'll go into supplies. So he's just going to imp into the, already going to be upgraded 2-handed swordsman immediately upon making it to the Imperial Age. And that is quite nice. He'll send the knights over here to deal with the show tells that are coming out this way. And we'll see some trebs here. We'll see the barracks come up, and these pikemen will get absolutely destroyed. +1 defense, +2 attack already going to be on those as well. And Imperial Age is still pretty far off for Falling Sky. He could sell a lot of things. The show tells will melt, obviously. And maybe even add a few more barracks could be nice. He's not producing out of them just yet, because he's just going to wait till he gets imp. adding a third town center. He is going to add some farming behind this now. Imp in the safest possible town center. The show tells all go down. A little bit of house walling shenanigans over here for Falling Sky to buy some more time. Falling Sky just sold a bunch of wood. He's going to try to click to the Imperial Age himself. The two-handed swords, or long swordsmen, are about to turn into two-handed swordsmen immediately. And then Trebs will begin production. And two-handed swordsman will be in 11. So he thought something was funny here. He's clicked into the Imperial Age. Grabbing Cavalier, I think, is a fine option, but I think he should have prioritized more production first, really. But hey, what do I know? Maybe he'll grab the last armor upgrade. Actually, I don't like Cavalier at all. Actually, now that I think about it, I would much rather see production of units for the two-handed and Bagains, because he doesn't... I haven't seen archers. All he's seen is military here. And the castle will be forward. He's going to start to treb this down. He's ahead to the Imperial Age, so I don't mind this trickle-trebbing situation. He is going to need some good fights here, though. And all things considered, he will get that with two-handed swordsman in. He is getting Blast Furnace as well, so that is going to be nice. The two-handed swordsman dive in, and not the greatest fight, but it is what it is. Repairs already coming. Building the second castle took a lot of stone away, so that is going to be somewhat annoying. He's going to have to buy stone, most likely. And this castle is still going to be at risk. And he's going to have to buy stone. He has absolutely 0 on stone right now. He's going to run out momentarily. He's trying to make his own barracks and his own siege workshop here. And nicely getting that monk gets some more value here. The Trebs are going to take this castle out. He buys 200 more stone. Another trebuchet is on its way out, though. And we're going to see a big fight. Right under castle fire, so I don't really like it. Treb number 3 is about to start firing, and he's going to dive. He's going to dive before the upgrades can come in. I don't know. I don't know if I like this fight. Looks like he's winning, though. It is Imperial Age upgrades against Castle, so it's going to be just fine. He will clear all of this up. A house will go down. This castle has been sighted. The Trebs will pack up and move, but the GG comes in. But Ruthless takes game number 2 here with the Bulgarians. A civ that I'm surprised we haven't seen more of, to be honest. Really good civ, especially on a map like this. GG, well played indeed. Garizo, I might be casting your set tonight as well, because the first set was super quick. You're next in line. I have the Rex and everything and the screenshots and everything prepared. Just saying. We'll see how long this set takes to finish. But considering we're on our way to game number 3, folks, which will be on the home map of Falling Sky, we'll go to lanes next. Good chance I cast your set after this, Griza. Bulgarian victory over the Ethiopians. Lanes will be the next map. We'll have Franks and Berbers for Ruthless against Vietnamese Tatars. Interesting choices. We're going to load up into game number 3. We love 3-game set. Yeah, lanes. Lanes, Battlegrounds, Mont and Bailey, all super highly thought after, especially in the 1700 bracket. All the Arabia people, want all-in maps, I suppose. So it's not super surprising. Game number 3, though. Falling Sky, changing his color again. But we'll digress away from that. He's in purple this time, and he will be with the Tatars. On the other side are the Berbers. So, I mean, Berbers are probably a better civ against the Tatars, but obviously it will matter as to when things happen. Obviously, if we see Cav Archers from the Tatar player, we have the Camel Archer for the Berber player, but will he be able to get to that? Or will this be some crazy strategy from both that we haven't even seen yet? We'll just have to wait and find out. Decider match here. It's a round of 16 matchup in the 1300 bracket. Both these players are mid to high 1200 elo currently, and fairly close. They've both peaked around like 1280, 1270, something like that. So really close matchup. The strategies will matter. The drafts have mattered. Game 3. Tatars or Berbers? What do you guys think? Who would you prefer here? I mean, I love the Tatars because of the Cav Archers, but I don't feel like you want to go Cav Archers in this matchup. Infantry for Tatars is really not that great. Honestly, if I had to go Tatars against Berbers here, I honestly might consider some crazy all-in. I think I might consider it. You think this map is boomy, Garizo? Really? You think this map is boomy? No. Have you been watching some of these games? We have not seen very boomy games on lanes. And not in comparison to the crazy all-ins. We have seen the most memorable game that I can recall that I just casted. 47 man-at-arms in 27 or 30 minutes. Full feudal. I don't know who your opponents are, but I mean, yeah, 47. I remember the number because capture rate is glorious and it shows me the statistics. 47 of them. And it worked extremely well. With Celts. The archers couldn't run away fast enough. The map was not walled. Even if it was walled, with that many men-at-arms, you're getting in somewhere. I love it. I love it, Grizo. You're like, this is a boomy map, wall and boom, and then I tell you something like that. It probably rocks your strategies, right? Makes you think more about it. Yeah, if you haven't seen that set, I highly recommend checking it out. It was Goth versus DJ, I believe. That's not right. It's not DJ. It's not DJ. Spoilers are incoming for the 1300 bracket. Look away. Actually, I can do this. I won't have to share it. It's fine. Goth versus One Shot. It was in that set, I believe, if memory serves correct. So yeah, if you want to check that out, that set will be in the VODs for sure, and it will be uploaded tomorrow at, I want to say 8 or 9 a.m. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, it was the 1300 bracket, yeah. It was indeed. Up early time is the plan here for our Berber player for Ruthless. As he is pushing the deer, he is dropping off the food. He will click up to the feudal age. He will quick wall in 2 vills on the wood line. Interesting. But he's up. On the other side, we also have a 20 pop-up. Interesting little house shenanigans. Not chopping towards the outside, not the biggest deal to worry about currently. Still food under the town center. Both players are up. Both players are going for more aggression. Just saying. Just saying. And yeah, we'll see what things go down here. It's looking fairly good though. Both players are going to have a good bout of food. Barracks will be coming up here. Barracks is coming up here. So we will see some scouts on this map. It will be rather aggressive. Not going to see a wall up and boom situation. Yet again, this is 1300 bracket as well. So, you know, just throwing that out there. But we'll see what the aggression looks like here. Another house going to come up. Both players really with the same build, to be honest. It's looking extremely similar. And we should see the stable coming down. Ooh, wait, no food? No wood? Ooh. Oh. That house. He doesn't have the wood. Poor Ruthless is in trouble. The stable's already coming down here. Poor Ruthless doesn't have the wood. He's going to have to opt into spear defense. He's going to have to opt into spear defense. He should, yeah, there comes the spear. Alright, he's gonna wall now, yeah. Oof. That is not what you want. He still could wall this up before the scouts come forward. It's going to be close, though. And he needs to commit more to walling if he can't get the stable up. He will have the wood now, but he's yet to build the stable. Ruthless, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, this is so painful for Ruthless. This, honestly, if the scout numbers get up there, as we're going to see archers behind, this could be extremely problematic. The walls over here, though, look like they will likely go up. It's going to be close. Now, the walls over here will go up, but they're still open over here. There will be spearmen in defense. He has opted not to build the stable now. I think that's the right choice. He needs to finish his walls, though. He needs to commit more to that if he's going to go for that. There's going to be a hole right here. The scouts are going to walk right on past here. The spearmen are here. But, oh, the fight is just going to take it. He's going to take it. He's going to clean it. This Vil is going to be in trouble. Not going to be able to quick wall. Not going to be able to get away with this Vil. Not a chance. They're in. This wall did go up. Yeah, this is looking bad. It's looking bad for Ruthless. He's not in a good way at the moment. He's open here. He has spears around, though. These Vils are exposed and could likely get on the spear. It needs to head this way immediately. It looks like maybe they're not going to do that. Will this be found? It's hard to say. The walls will start to come up. Behind this, we did see an archery range. No production out of said range. These Vils, likely to die. At least one, maybe both. The spearmen are headed here. That villager is going to die. Good blocking for Falling Sky here. Another Vil down. 25 pop to 28 pop. These walls still not done, but there's nothing else coming forward. And Falling Sky cut production. So he's not going all in. He's going to be content to sit at home. Got a super tight base. I don't really care for this too much myself, but it will work for now. All things considered, he is ahead. 29 pop to 27 pop. And just honestly not being able to afford the stable early has put for Ruthless in a very rough position. A spearman will take the fight here, will not get the kill, but that farm will be sniped. Actually kind of painful to lose 70 wood, or 60 wood to that. Another spear over here. A spear on the gold. He just needs to wall in the Goldville, I think. But all things considered, I don't think he'll be too upset now. He's going to think he's okay. He's only lost a couple Vils. Obviously, he's going to be behind. Don't lose that farm. Don't lose that farm. Oh, just in time. Just in the nick of time. Villagers. This is the lowest HP Vil right here. So, what's the play now? It's kind of settled down. It's Falling Sky, though, in a much better position, and he will be pretty happy with that position. You'll also notice that his opponent is chopping out this way, so he could just try to move on elsewhere and not even bother going for that lane over there whatsoever. But obviously that's later in the game here. Castle Age will be in, for Ruthless is forever away from Castle Age right now, and he's going to be in a bit of trouble. We're going to see a villager exposed over here. A scout could potentially get the kill. It will be interesting to see if that does occur. Farming numbers are starting to grow here. Wheelbarrow will be coming in, both eco upgrades for both players though. Castle Age, honestly, it's going to be more than the 2.5 minute uptime to get there. And we're going to see double range, maybe even a triple range play. And we honestly could see Cav Archers here. Cav Archers might not be that bad early on. You will get some free upgrades for them as well. Parthian Tactics and Thumb Ring, always nice. Also good for Archers though. Although again, nothing in production. So the question is, what's his plan? What's he going to go for? It is only 2 range. He is finishing up his walls. I expect there will be a town center on a wood line, because that wood line is about to be extinct. Maybe even back here. Near the gold. Spear versus spear. Not that entertaining, but for Ruthless will win that fight. He actually might sneak his scout out here. Nope, not going to go for it. Gold mine upgrade coming in for Falling Sky behind this. His resources behind this are honestly extremely nice. That was great that he realized he got in. He wasn't going to try to do any more crazy damage. So I do like that play. I like it a lot, actually. Again, to remind everyone, these guys' elo is extremely close. Both players between 1220 and 1280, somewhere in that range, and both players peaking around that 1280 mark at some point in time. Second town center on the wood line, as I predicted, and Cav Archers. This is actually huge because Cav Archers will do just fine, especially against Berbers, until we get Camel Archers, if that even becomes a possibility. There is a wall up over here. I believe there could be a hole in between here if one of these palisades go down. I don't think this is... Yeah, there's definitely a hole in between these two houses, so that could be a way of entry. We will see double, triple stable, or double stables. Yeah, because he didn't have wood for stables earlier. Was kind of what put for Ruthless in such a rough state. We'll be chopping through to that side before long. We do get the extra food here, the extra sheep for Tatars, which is quite nice. Cav Archer numbers are up to 6, soon to be 8, and then so on. He probably will have about 15 of them or so upon his opponents reaching the Castle Age. Fletching, padded archer armor, getting bowsaw here as well. And yeah, that scout still is alive. It is quite nice. Outpost. But Ruthless doesn't know if his opponent's chopped through yet, so I guess he wants some vision over there. Kill the scout! Kill it! Kill it! Oh, he gets away! Would have been really great if he would have killed that, honestly. Cav Archers! 8. No more production. Focus on the eco, I suppose. Again, he's very far ahead at this point. He knows he's killed Vils. The scout did go down. So, behind this, he won't be able to know what's going on. Did he scout the stables? He did not. So it will be a triple stable all in one TC play here from For Ruthless, which honestly, I think he kind of needs at this point in time. It will be Cav Archers, only with fletching and padded archer armor. Soon to be Vodka Arrow, no bloodlines. Camels, a little speedier. So, you know, they might be able to do this. 1.45, 1.40. Not to mention if husbandry were to come in. Why can't they get out of here? Oh, the vills are blocking. He wants to send these out to see if this is happening over here. Another town center here. There will be 3 TCs to 1. Now adding a second. He will see the Cav Archers for the first time. That gate's going to melt quickly. The camel numbers are not good enough. A few more vills could potentially go down here. Bot Canero is in. Is there a hole? Will he run through? Will not. Kills will not happen. We will see a siege workshop. These camels don't have any upgrades. Oh no, they have +1/+1. What am I saying? My apologies. And nope, no hole. Yeah, Scout did a good job. Didn't gather that there were 3 stables, but given on the camel numbers, he probably knows. That Spearman's gonna die to the woof. Woo-woo-woo. And the camels not able to continue being produced at the moment. The village is exposed, but it's quite the villager advantage here for Falling Sky. And the Cav Archers will be able to make quick work of these here. Need to see a university as well. Bloodlines, or not bloodlines, ballistics would be nice. Bloodlines also needs to come in. And he's sending the camels out this way. Not ideal. Not getting out of stone either, so he doesn't want to go into his unique unit right now. Camel Archer is the answer. If he can mass Camel Archer behind these walls, he's in great shape. Instead, some Scorpions who defend the walls. More camels in production. These camels have moved out here. Not going to be able to do anything over there, however. Stables are under attack. Would actually love to see +2 come in on the camels. I'd love to see these camels come back. He could potentially drop a tower over here. Or, even better, just send a single archer. That could be super annoying. The camels here likely just going to go down. They will. For Ruthless not able to pay attention here. And this is for Ruthless's, position to try to get back into the game. And I don't know if he's going to be able to do so. He's trying to produce a lot of camels. Just saw a scale mail armor coming in. That's odd. But is what it is. The Scorpions will be able to defend this for now, but if this does go late and the Tatar Cav Archer numbers get too high without Camel Archers even being produced, it could be quite painful. These camels also probably need to come back. Husbandry and +2 coming in on them. So they will go from 1.45 to 1.60, I believe, as far as speed is concerned. They are slightly faster than a Knight, and they are a little bit faster here, obviously, than the Cav Archer. I don't know why we don't see some of these upgrades coming in for Falling Sky, especially ballistics and bloodlines. And he thought that was a hole to get in. There's a tree there. Scorpions still going to be here as the pressing attack continues. No siege forward though. Ooh. Oh. Interesting. The town center all the way out here. This is going to be fairly open, so that could be problematic. And the Scorpions, they do get some good damage in. If this gets chopped through, though, this could be easy pickings here. Hard to say. A little bit interesting to go for a third town center all the way over there. Now, I don't dislike it, but I need to see something here to prevent this chopping. A tower would be great. Maybe multiple towers could be nice. Ooh. Forward castle on the hill, and I bet you he has zero vision on this. He will actually be able to see it. Bada boom. He needs to go. He's got to try to go. Oh no, he's going to wait. Ooh. He's actually going to wait for the chop. He's going to send all of his camels. Oh, I like this idea. The chop is through. It's only one. Oh no, it's almost through. It's only one more tree. One more row of trees. Interesting. Ballistics on its way. Still no bloodlines. Falling Sky would be very beneficial to get bloodlines at this point. Our Ruthless is buying stone. He's going to place a castle up here. He wants to push from this specific spot. Control and check, and not visible. He's going to wall up. He's not going to chop. He must assume something is happening. Wow, what a heads-up play here. He doesn't want to chop through. You know what? He knows his opponent did chop through to that side. An interesting turn of events. And the camels will come back, because you know what happened? He spotted it, and he assumes he's just seen, I think. Could still come into play. Petards will get you in quickly. However, there's a few Scorpions and a lot of camels here. Do you really want to take that fight? Oh, the Scorpion bolts. Oh, the Scorpion bolts. Doing great work, but camels are not going to be able to fit under that castle. Scorpion bolts doing good work, though. Camel numbers are falling. Scorpion numbers, still the same. They have 5 kills and they've inflicted a lot of damage. I think they're actually fighting the ram, which is a mistake. Imp is behind this though, and another Scorpion is added. A lot of Cav Archers. It's gonna be hard to push. And the Scorpions, they are doing great work, but they are fragile enough. They did get a recent buff. They have, what, 55 HP now? Well, heavy Cav Archers do. Petard gets the kill. Forward castle. Mangonels. Imp behind this. But again, here's the problem now. The whole economy is relying on those camels and scorpions for defense. Now, this attack over here, it has been seen. He's actually going to end up losing a few vills here for free, but he's not chopped. Oh, he is chopped through, but there's no military. There's no military. Cav archers will be getting back here to get healed. How many monks are here? 2 monks. Going to take forever to heal those. Bloodlines would be a nice upgrade. I don't know. I don't know about this attack over here. I liked it. I really liked it. And then I hated it. Because now this castle needs to be here. And he needs it for defense on his economy. Because that is 30 or 29 cav archers. And they're all getting healed up. And they don't even have full upgrades. Parthian tactics is in now for them, which is good. The camel numbers are just not enough. He is producing more. Economically, it's quite the advantage for Falling Sky. Falling Sky just looking in control after For Ruthless could not afford what he needed to afford. But, you know, villagers are dying here, so the vill count getting slightly closer. But again, the attack on the front is going to be what matters. This is a nice side attack for sure. The market is getting abused here. What is he going for? There it is. Heavy Cav Archer. So yeah, Heavy Cav Archer is in. But the upgrade's not in yet. The camels are diving. Oh, he's trying to get a castle up. Trying to get a castle up here. Oh, this is a terrible fight. The Cav Archers are getting slaughtered. Will it be enough? Will it be enough? Not enough camels. But the Cav Archer number is extremely low. And you know what? The push over here is on. The push is alive. That castle, though, is going to go up. Heavy Cav Archer did come in. Although the Cav Archer numbers are low, the more Cav Archers do show up. Main base being pushed. This Mangonel just really needed to walk towards this. He's going to end up killing it by himself. And there's nothing here to continue the attack into the economy. Over here, forward castle. Forward castle. Trebuchet, gonna start taking all of this out here. Market being purchased. Heavy camel upgrade is coming in, but just doesn't have the production behind this. He's gonna build more production buildings. Where are these villagers going? He's just gonna take gold, maybe? Alright, there will be a castle, but now there's already a Treb here. This is where the problem lies now. I think this castle needs to be farther forward. Treb on this side. I think some even light cav going in here or camels would be really nice. The Treb will pack up. Treb will start firing on this castle before it even goes up. And there's been the converted camel, looks like. There's a monk in here somewhere. He'll go down. Yeah, there's not a good income for wood. I mean, he was on this side, obviously, so he's struggling with wood economy. Chemistry now coming in. But I don't think that this can be held now. I really don't. For Ruthless, down to 82 vills, 7 military, all of which are heavy camels. All of this is going to be under threat. Obviously, he's getting some decent exchanges with the military fights, but this castle is just going to go down. I don't even know if he's going to get it out. This Treb, maybe he'll get this Treb out since the repairs are in, but it's going to be really close. There's not enough vills repairing. Yeah, I agree, but it's just too much. And this castle will go down. 1 Treb will go out, but there's 4 Trebs on the other side now. 5 Trebs on the other side now. And this push up here is 1 Mangonel and 1 Treb. Eco. Here, not that fantastic. The monks, the Cav Archers, going to be enough, it looks like. And he's expanding over here. He should stonewall this and try to buy him some time. All that economy headed that way. But I don't see how he holds. He's actually going to run with all of his economy. If that gets seen, the Cav Archers could simply come over and snipe a lot of that. Falling Sky has enough resources to click the Imperial Age again, and he has almost fully upgraded Cav Archers, just missing bloodlines. Bloodlines would be absolutely amazing. The economy can't even run over here. The cav archers are headed this way now. Now the stone walls will come up. And the cav archers, maybe they're being pushed back enough these vills can escape. But 34 of the 79 vills are right there. And he's actually going to drop a town center and try to steal all of these farms. That's devastating. The fight, another bad fight here for the cav archers yet again, but the monks can come in. Really, he really needs to try to get these villagers out of here, but they're walled in now. And again, the push on the top. There's a few knights here. There's Treb. Just a Treb. One single Treb. These units not going to be able to do anything. These are about to be either converted or killed. But Ruthless holding on for everything that he can here, but I don't see how he can hold on for much longer. The monks gonna dive the camels here apparently, and no conversions come in. But that takes care of every camel on the map, minus these two that for some reason have been spared. And we have 33, 35 villagers right here. And these cav archers are about to come and slaughter them all. Stables being added up here now. Too little too late on that side. I like the idea to push from that side, I really do. But simply not going to be enough here. These cav archers surprisingly haven't gone over here. Gonna try to run with them again. He is gonna try to run with some of them. But yeah, for Ruthless, gonna have to give it in here very soon, as a lot of ills are going to go down. Economically, he's going to fall extremely to the dead here. Still has 18 vills right here, and the Trebs are just gonna push through. There's not a single town center left on the map here. Oh no, there's one for him. The knights that were here just aren't even here anymore. I don't know what happened to those, to be honest. Maybe he sent them in? I have no idea. These vills gonna die. And cannons even being added in behind here. Knights are forward, actually. And looks like Falling Sky will advance to the quarterfinals of the 1300 bracket. There's just really no way for Ruthless to come back in this one now. And Falling Sky desperately should have had bloodlines. Long time ago. Long time ago. And no GG yet, actually. For Ruthless, doesn't want to give it up. Bloodlines, 49 minutes in the game. Finally, for a player that opened scouts to have be getting bloodlines now, this is quite painful. The archers, or the cav archers will be in. There's a few camels here, 12 to be exact. Not even gonna be a fight here. Even husbandry, GG in Australia, as we say in South America. Yeah, GG indeed, it should be anyways. Falling Sky just getting upgrades. The rest of the economy really just getting slaughtered here. This push, not a here at all. Comeback time, I mean, if that were to happen, I would be amazed. Be absolutely amazed. No GG. Apparently, Falling Sky takes a set. And, yeah, he will be up into the quarterfinals here. GG indeed. Alright. Let's pull up the bracket here in a moment, if I could find what I'm looking for. This was a 1300 matchup. Oh, spoilers are incoming. Spoilers are incoming. Falling Sky was the 7th seed. He will take the set 2-1 over for Ruthless. And we'll see Falling Sky versus Goth as our first official quarterfinals matchup. Will be a best of 5 moving forward in this bracket, which is quite exciting. And I'm looking forward to casting those games. Best of 5s are even more fun, more maps that have to be played, more civs in the draft, more bans, all sorts of fun stuff, right? GG's to both, though. What a set. What a set.